Today I'm going to share with you my recipe for jalebi, and for this recipe I'm going to do it in two parts. We're going to make the jalebi dough, which you're going to leave overnight to rest because you want that dough to sour, and that's how you get that sour taste in the jalebi. If you don't want to leave it to sour, you can leave this to rest 10 minutes and then make it after. But I like that sour taste in my dough. So for this I have 2.5 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of yogurt, some red and yellow coloring that I'm going to try to make orange coloring with, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I have here a little bit of water that's going to help me mix the 2 colorings together, and some warm water, about 2 cups. We may or may not use all of this, and it needs to be lukewarm. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is add my coloring, both of them together, and add a little bit of water to it to help create that orange color. Just give it a mix. Okay, now to your flour, add your yogurt, cornstarch. Now the cornstarch is what's going to make this get crispy when you fry it. And add some coloring. Don't add too much. You can always add more after. And add enough water to create a thick dough. Okay, so this is the consistency you're looking for. And I still think I want some more coloring. I like mine to be really, really orange. So you can add how much coloring you like. Make it according to the color that you would like to see it. And when you fry it, it's also going to get a little more darker. So this is done. Just going to clean my bowl. So now you're going to cover this with a tea towel and let it sit overnight. And then tomorrow we'll move on to frying these and making the sugar water or the sugar syrup for this, dipping them in it, and then we'll have our jalebi. So now we're going to move on to the second part of frying our jalebi, and here I have my dough or my jalebi mixture. Now I left mine overnight, and if you want to leave this to get sour longer, you just leave it a couple more days if you like. So for this recipe I have here 2 cups of sugar and 3/4 cups of water. I'm going to add that to my saucepan. Put your heat up on medium. Add your water to your sugar, and we want to let this dissolve and create a nice thick syrup. In the meantime, while this is melting, we're going to transfer our jalebi mixture, and I like to put it into a pourable cup or measuring cup or something with a spout. So I'm going to fill my batter into the Ziploc bag. Okay, so just squeeze it all to one corner, and you want to use a nice thick Ziploc bag, because if you don't and you're trying to pipe this out in your hot oil, it's going to come out too much at once, which you don't want. You want to create the same thickness of circles throughout. So let's test the sugar water, because you don't want it to start to crystallize. Just touch it like this. and when you put it between your fingers and you pull, you would see like it's trying to make a thread. You don't want it to make a thread because the sugar will start to crystallize on you, and you don't want that. So I'm going to take this off and leave it here on my back burner so that it will keep warm. My oil for my jalebi has been heating up. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm going to add in 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar to my sugar syrup. Mix that in and let your sugar syrup sit on your burner so that it keeps nice and warm. So I have my tray that I'm going to put my jalebis in, and my oil is nice and hot. I took a clip and I clipped the bag because sometimes it tends to go back up, so you want to try and keep the filling in the bag. I'm going to snip off a piece of the end. You don't want to make the hole too big because then your jalebi is going to be really big. I'm going to test it out and we're going to see if it's the correct thickness. If not, I'll just cut it a little pinch bigger. So to your hot oil, let's just test the oil first. Okay, so my oil is ready. So I'm going to add my jalebi mixture in here now. So your heat should be medium-low because you want it to take its time and fry and create a nice hard crust. And you can see how the color has started to change. It has actually gotten darker. Okay, so this one is done. Dip it into your sugar syrup just for like a few seconds because it's just going to absorb that really quickly because it's very hot. Have it, my jalebi recipe. I hope you guys try this recipe. Make it and let me know down below if you like it. Let me just break one and show you all. I like mine's really crispy, and it's really crispy on the outside, but inside it's still nice and soft because it has absorbed all of that hot syrup. I hope you guys try this recipe. Make it, let me know down below if you like it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!